This episode is powered by Poddex. Poddex are unique interview questions and episode starting prompts in the palm of your hand. So whether you are a new podcaster, existing broadcaster, looking to grow your audience, or get more engagement, you're going to want to check out poddex.com. Use code CinemaGold for 10% off your first order.
Welcome to the Cinema Gold Podcast with your host, Larry Leese. Come join us as Cinema Gold dives into the latest Hollywood films and news.
Welcome to an all-new episode of the Cinema Gold Podcast. I'm your host, Larry Leese. Today we're diving into the news of the possibility of the Marvel Netflix heroes returning to the MCU. An idea that's been talked about by many people, and just recently it wasn't rejected by Kevin Feige. This news means Daredevil, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, and others could make a comeback and appear alongside the Avengers or anybody in the MCU. If this were to happen, I'd really only want to see the original cast return. I'm just not a big fan of when certain characters get replaced by other actors. Deadline first reported this news after talking to Kevin Feige, who said it's still a possibility, but right now they're focused on all the projects that were announced at Disney Investor Day and Comic-Con. However, like Feige says, never say never. Shoot, I never thought we'd even get one Deadpool film, much less 3. Heck, and the fact that they were actually good movies. At least the first 2. And it's been rumored that Charlie Cox, who played Daredevil, may appear in the next Spider-Man movie. And then just last week, fans and entertainment insiders began speculating on Jessica Jones appearing in She-Hulk. However, between Netflix and Marvel, there was a contract that kept Netflix Marvel characters from appearing in any non-Netflix shows for 2 years. That ended for Daredevil in November 2020 and ends for Jessica Jones next month. Charlie Cox has said he would love to return as Daredevil, but doesn't see it happening as a series. Series require lengthy commitments from everyone, and now everyone that was involved with Daredevil has new commitments. They could pull off movies and small appearances in other Marvel planned shows and movies. However, Luke Cage actor Mike Coulter told Coming Soon that he's not spoken with Marvel about returning and has admitted that he really doesn't think about it. He enjoyed his time, but not sure if he really wants to come back. I'd love to see the return of the Defenders from Netflix, but with a better storyline and direction. Also would love to see the return of Iron Fist. It was an enjoyable show, but it just needed better story, and they should respect the character and bring in an Asian actor who can really flourish with the action and the kung fu, giving it a more authentic experience. So from 2021 to 2023, there's already 12 Marvel shows planned. I'd also love to see some more of the Marvel Netflix villains return to the MCU, like Fisk, and possibly having him team up with Loki in his series. So what it comes down to is I'd settle for a return of Daredevil. He could be brought in as a lawyer to defend any of the characters. It's been highly suggested he'd return to Spider-Man as a lawyer for Peter Parker. I also wouldn't mind a return of Jessica Jones. I think she would mesh well with some of the Marvel characters. And obviously, like I've mentioned, I'd love to see Iron Fist return. But to reboot the story, though, what do you think will happen? Let us know on Twitter, or send us a voice message at 682-305-0483. And then leave us a review on iTunes. Every review helps us grow and improve. You can join our Patreon at patreon.com/cinemagold.
Thank you for listening to the Cinema Gold Podcast. If you want to become a supporter, you can buy us a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/cinemagold. Follow us on Twitter at cinemagold2 and like us on Facebook at facebook.com/cinemagoldmovies.